Hey people. Okay, so we are at day 2 of preparing, and today is takeoff day. We getting on the plane today, people. So a little catching up from yesterday, previously on D'Symone Spot. It is. Yesterday I got everything geared up for the kids. I packed bags. Oh my God. It took me 2 days to get those braids out. I started yesterday. Woke up in the same clothes I had on the couch with a braid hanging out my finger. Like, bro, those are the hardest braids ever to take out. But I got it done somehow, some kind of way. I was up at like 6. I worked on my head until about 9:45. We got prepared to take their dad to his doctor's. Dropped him off, went back home, finished up my hair so I could be out of the door by 12 o'clock to drive my kids down to their grandparents, which is like 2 hours from me, 2.5 hours from me. Said hey to mom, dad, whoop de whoop whoop. Back on the road, which I am now. Flight leaves at 7:45. It is now 5:10 and I'm still in Orlando, which is like an hour and a half with this kind of traffic, probably 2 hours away. So I have to figure out a way like I can maneuver time, but I'm trying to make it home at least by 6:30, 6:45. Mind you, I did not finish packing. Careless error on my part, but I was doing so much other stuff I didn't take the time. I was packing my kids' stuff, getting their blankets, getting their special toys and everything. I was like, I'll just pack my stuff when I get back, not putting in Orlando traffic into my time frame. But anyway, so I gotta go home, literally throw some things into my suitcase. I'm gonna call my Uber on the way home. That way we should be kind of meeting up at the same time, like wait right here, let me go grab my bags, come back down, shoot straight to the airport, and hopefully make my flight. Jeez. And I will make my flight. That's what we're gonna say. And I'll make my flight, and that'll be the moment. Bring me a drink, let me woosah, and go from there. Because up until like walking through my gate to get on the plane, I am kind of balls to the walls for reals. Which I'm trying, I'm not trying, but I'm trying to look on the brighter side of things and get rid of the anxiety of looking at the time, looking at my GPS, and making it a frantic moment. It's just kind of like, I'll get there when I get there, get on my plane. I'm just kind of trying to ease into it and let all of this be a part of the excitement of the trip, not just that moment of getting to the trip. I want the whole experience to be a memory. Even getting caught in traffic on the way back trying to go catch my plane, like, this is a part of the memory of taking a trip. So that's what we're gonna do. The first trip to Miami, you guys know, I did that as a healing trip to really heal my insides. I was going through a lot of turmoil emotionally, mainly. That was the beginning of the separation, divorce in my life, moving to Florida, something new. My job was new, I was new, everything was just so new and changing so fast, some in a very heavy way, some in a great way, but it was all just a lot happening. So I took a trip to Miami just to do some healing and some breathing and to take some time with myself. I met up with my cousin. We did a dope photo shoot. We went out to the Louis Vuitton Park area. We had a really great time. I really, let it all go, released it, and came back stronger. So this time around, I'm doing the same thing, but this trip for New York is an inspiration trip. I feel like New York inspires me in so many ways. It inspires the hustle in me. It inspires the fashion in me. It inspires the intellect within me. It just inspires me in so many ways. I want to go tap into it. I need to go tap into it with no real expectations, although I'm expecting to gain a lot, At the same time, very contradictory, but they live in the same space. I'm not actually pinpointing what I'm expecting. Oh, this. I'm not expecting anything pinpointed, but I'm expecting to be opened up, to be inspired, to gain inspiration. Whatever way that comes, I don't know. You know, that's those small expectations on a thing, person, place, or thing. I'm not doing that, but I do have an expectation of coming back grounded and within myself and fully motivated and ready to, you know, go after it wholeheartedly. It being my entrepreneurial journey. I really want to take it serious. I've for years have been doing D'Symone Spot and have been, you know, I have clients, I've been coaching, I've been doing different things, but now I'm ready to kind of take it up a notch. No, not kind of. I am ready to take it up a notch, or 1,000. I want to make my brand a business and move as a business and eventually get myself out of my 9-to-5 through my business. I'm ready to jump into things in that manner. I can't say I mastered, because you can always learn, but I've gotten the basics of what I do. You know, that is very concrete, because I didn't want to start a business and still be figuring out how I'm going to coach, still figuring out, you know, how I do things, where I operate from as a coach. I didn't want to be learning that and the business. I wanted to master my craft and then start the business. So I kind of took it step by step, and I learned my approach to things. I learned, you know, how people accept certain things, just different small things within the business that can help it flourish. But now I'm ready to actually start my business, you know, open up the spot and let it be what it's going to be, times 1,000. So New York is this inspiration for me. And I'm really excited. This traffic, bro, this traffic is killing me, Smalls. But that's okay. When I get out of it, I'm going to tear it up. Just being honest, being real, I'm going to eat this road up, baby. For sure. Because I love road trips. Back in like my military days, we did a lot of traveling. It's so weird, okay? This is so weird. I always like stutter right there or pause right there because I don't talk about my personal life out loud very often to people that you know what I'm saying, like outside of my circle. You guys don't know his name, so with them I can just call it by name, be whatever, and be done. But I don't know if I'm calling him the father of my children, my ex-husband, you know what I'm saying, like what title am I putting there? It's just really weird. But the father of my children, when we had our family dynamic as one, when we first started, when we got married and were in the military together, even as a spouse, we did a lot of traveling. He's from Mississippi. I'm from Florida. We were stationed in Kentucky. So from Kentucky, we would make trips to Florida. We would make trips to Mississippi. Then we moved to Texas, so we had to make that trip from Kentucky to Texas. And then while being in Texas, we took a trip to Florida. We took a trip to Mississippi. Florida from Texas is a long, crazy, stupid drive. That is a long drive. But needless to say, I'm no stranger to the road. And I've done those trips by myself. All of them. Kentucky to Florida, pregnant. Wasn't supposed to go. Went anyway. Whatever. Mississippi. Did I drive? Yeah, I drove from Texas to Mississippi. He had a stick shift, so I couldn't drive that. So he drove from Kentucky to Mississippi. We did that drive, but from Texas to Mississippi, I did that drive by myself and with my little family. So I love the road. I love road trips. I love being on the road. I don't know. It just feels good. It feels great. It's freeing. That was like our thing as a family, was road trips. So your girl is no stranger to the road, and these little 2 hours I can eat these up in no time. Like, I just brought my kids and came back, as it's no big deal, you know. But I am so excited, so excited. Drop in the comments if you've been to New York and what was your favorite thing to do in New York. Although by the time this video drops, I'll probably already be back from New York, but I'm still intrigued and still interested and curious as to what your spots are, because this won't be my only trip to New York. And I don't know why I say that. I don't know why I feel that way. I don't know what it is about New York, but I just feel like there's something in New York for me. there's something for me in New York. That's really why I'm not even tripping about the time. Like, I feel like God has my back and he's doing everything as needs to be. I need to, you know, get home just in time, pack suitcase, get out the door. You know, I need to, I don't know why, I don't know what God does, but I feel like he does everything in his orchestrated way. So I ain't gonna trip on it. But what are some of the things you like to do in New York? There's a breakfast spot I want to go to. I made sure my hotel had the scenery of the city. It's small things that I was really looking forward to, like the Harry Potter store. I might swing by there for my family, pick them something up, my children. I definitely want to go to a bookstore, like a Barnes & Noble's, a major bookstore. Shout out Auntie Tab, I'm going to pick up your book in New York. Let's see, I want to eat some pizza. Obviously, I want to eat some pizza. I want to go to a really dope steak joint. Like, I want some really good steak and probably lobster or something. I want to find a cool lounge where there's live music, poetry, that kind of vibe. I really want to find a lounge. Of course, I want to go to Central Park. That's where it originated from. The picture I have of New York on my vision board is a picture of Central Park in the fall. So the leaves are absolutely gorgeous. They're these oranges and yellows and reds with hints of greens. I am so looking forward to Central Park. That's like my centralized thing to do. That is the absolute thing I want to do, is take a walk through Central Park while eating a glizzy. That is what I'm most excited to do. And then I definitely want to go to a museum. There's actually a museum right up from my hotel, maybe like a block or two from my hotel. The hotel was very important for me. The lounge area where I can read is really dope. The bar area is really dope. Although I don't drink, I just like the vibe of a bar. And to feel my sexy, you know, like I want to feel my sexy in the hotel, just in case a bitch can run. See ya. But yeah, those are just a few of the things I want to do while I'm there. Of course, just walk the streets, see the dancers, you know, just a couple of the things that I'm really looking forward to doing in New York. Let me show if I can show y'all this traffic. Can you see it? Look at all these cars, y'all. And if you're from Florida, you know about that median. You're going to come right on down. Come right on down that grass. Shoot. Just a little taste of what I'm dealing with right now. So, yeah. That is where we are in the process. We are at day 2, just trying to get back to Tampa from Sanford, Orlando area, to hop on our flight, guys. So I have this shirt that says Black Women Matter. I believe that's what it says. Black Women Lives Matter, or Black Women Matter. I believe it says Black Women Matter. And I'm thinking about wearing that on the airplane. But I also don't want no smoke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't come at me crazy. Don't come at me sideways trying to dispute or whatever with my shirt. Nah, we ain't playing like that. So I don't know, but I have this really cool long, it's like a zipper hoodie, sweater, jacket kind of thing, instead of the crew neck. You know, you have the zip up kind, that kind of sweater, a regular sweater, the one that Kanye's selling for like $90, I don't know, whatever, that kind of sweater, but it's a zip up instead, but it's really long, like past my knees long, and it's brown and really cool. I can't wait to wear that. Shout out to Shein. That's what I'm traveling in. Might do brown and red. Oh, but I ain't gonna have my suitcase with me because my suitcase is brown and red. But it's going under the luggage because I gotta put some things inside of it that I need to make to my room. So I'm gonna put it underneath. I ain't throwing away all my lotions and sprays and all my, I ain't throwing it away. I'm gonna just put it underneath. So yeah, and I'll just pack the suitcase properly in decency and order on the way to the airport. I don't know when, whatever. When I get to my room even, I'll rearrange but I'm just about to whoop out. Because I don't know how the Tampa airport is on Thursday, this time of evening. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's going to be jam-packed or if it's going to just be easy breezy. I'm not sure. but I'm having a feeling like, okay, God is going to give me the traffic, but not the traffic at the airport. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I hope I'm right. Look out for me. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. See? We cool. We cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll, put on some music and chill. I will probably hit you guys up. I'm not going to lie. I know it might not be when I get home to start packing. Maybe in the Uber on the way to the airport. Maybe in the airport when I sit down, if I have time to chill for a minute. Maybe on the plane right before we take off. Maybe we'll see each other again in New York. I don't know. But until then, see you later, peeps. I'm going to New York. I'm going to New York. Made it to the airport. I missed my first flight. But the lovely, lovely ladies of JetBlue Airlines helped me get on the next flight to, which actually goes in closer, which is to JFK. I don't know where I'm going. A11. It's okay because I'm not running late again. That's C. Where's A? Or let's just walk in the middle and look crazy. Oh, I gotta go that way. Figured it out. Figured it out. You just whip it like you know what you was doing. See, this is the long jacket. It goes all the way down. So now my flight is like at 8:30 or something like that, and it was at 7:45. I did not make it. I made it here to the airport at like 7:30, and she was like, "No, baby, it's gone." So, but let me focus, and we'll talk again in a little bit. But I just wanted to let you guys know I at least made it to the airport. New York, here we come. Taking a regular taxi to my hotel. You guys, I am on the streets of NYC and I'm so overly excited, and I have no true destination. I'm just walking for now. Dwayne Reeds are on every corner. This is so fucking awesome, man. Hey. Look, people. Wow. I would love to get a piece to go home. And I said I wasn't coming all the way this far tonight, but I just couldn't help myself. I got to. I see a glizzy stand. If it's open, it's a yeah. The peeps, I'm in New York. We are in NYC. And happy is an understatement. Blessed is an understatement. Grateful, understatement. Thankful, understatement. I can't believe it. I'm really here. Oh, look at this. Oh, that smell and look good. What? And it's like midnight. Look at my background.